Rest is rest. It's time to sleep. The prototype, Bellabog Heavy Industries, Kaleda's father. How many people's lives were changed by the fall of the old capital? Will this kind keep in the future? And out like a light. I wonder how things at the Bellabog Heavy Industries are going. Let's check in with Wise and see if there's any updates. Okay, but first off, we have a client, resting housewife. I wanted to borrow a videotape to get my kids to settle down, but the plan backfired. Okay. Let's see. Originally wanted to use "You'll turn into Bang Boo if you don't behave" to scare the kids, but I never expected that they would end up yelling about wanting to turn into Bang Boo after watching Tricalls. I had no idea, but I had no choice but to come and ask, are there any films where people turn into Bang Boo? Okay, with these, I believe they'll only ask for the tapes that you have. And yeah, they're talking about this one, Small Body, Big Crisis. Phew, I hope this movie can keep my kids occupied for a while. Do the Bang Boo go through a lot of hardships in the movie? I should watch it first. If the Bang Boo in the movie live completely free of hardship, I won't show it to my kids. Hopefully there will be more parts with them going through difficult times. Okay, got our payments. Also, what's up, Hetty? Did you hear, manager? I just got a compliment from a customer. That's great. I think you misunderstood. It wasn't me who got complimented. It was the store itself. Okay. The service is good, the atmosphere is relaxing, and the videotape selection is top-notch. It looks like customers are giving it more and more praise. I'm happy to have played a part in making my favorite store so lively. Keep it up, manager. Oh, and here's the latest batch of videotapes. Make sure to organize them nice and tidy to attract more customers. Keep up the fantastic work. You're sounding more like the manager now. Okay, and upgraded again. Four new tapes.
Yeah, I understand the model a bit. Like there are many parents that want to keep any such moves away from kids, only for carefree things, and basically making them, the worst case scenario, very ignorant of how life is.
Yeah. Bell, you're here. What's wrong? Any updates on Bellabog Heavy Industries? Got plenty of time. Actually, I was just about to look for you. Anton asked me for your Knock Knock account. I think he's got a commission for you. I think I heard the notification on your phone. Could it be him?
Oh dear.
Hey, Phaeton, it's me. This avatar. Could it be Anton? That's right, it's me. This is my personal account. I'm contacting you today to tell you our president has finally made up her mind to go look for the prototype. You'll take on the commission, right? Of course. Great. I knew you guys would be down. Are Kaleda and Grace still arguing? This time it involves Mr. Horse. So things got real. But don't worry. They've been through thick and thin together. They'll definitely manage. What do you think of him, Anton? Me? Mr. Horse is my patron, and I don't believe he'd do something like running off with a bunch of money. That's my answer. A real bro sometimes has to choose the path of being misunderstood. But we've got enough track. In any case, we want to talk to you about finding the prototype. If it's okay, could you please come and visit us in the morning? Of course. Oh, thanks.
Yeah. Also, as I should probably say this, it's okay to show kids carefree things, just to mix it up a little bit. So then you get just one view, but they should see both views.
Let's see. Yep. Diversifying what your kids see and learn is important as well.
Indeed.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean you should leave parenting to a screen. You still gotta do the damn job yourself.
Indeed, that as well.
If I can go on a little bit of a rant here, I do still frequently help out with the swimming lessons that of the swimming teaching organization that my mother is part of. And yeah, a lot of the kids there are rather misbehaved in that they just do not listen and such.
Oh dear.
Of course, I don't have full insight on what they do, of course, but yeah, to me, it looks like they aren't doing that good of a job. But that is just one perspective on it. Let's see. Night, I was completely distracted. What are we talking about? Just don't use movies as the only way to teach your kids and stuff and such. Anton said he'd like to meet you tomorrow morning at the construction site to discuss the prototype, right? Looks like Bellabog Industries finally decided to get it back. I'll head out tomorrow. I'm counting on you. Now, Hello is a dangerous place with all its constant changes. Better get it back before something unexpected happens. Yeah, it's probably been in there for... Let's see. Looking at how old Colada was in there and taking a guess at now, it's somewhere between 1 or 2 decades since the old capital fell.
So it has a chance of getting corrupted.
Yeah. The next morning...
What the heck? I just realized I have a blister on my heel.
Oh, ow. Yeah,
And then,
careful with that.
Normally I would notice it long before. I just noticed now by accidentally... I see that a bit weird. I just put my hand on my heel and realized there was something there.
Oh, better a blister than a boil or a bug.
Yeah, I've been bitten by I don't know English name for them, blinging, a big bug. I was roving on a stream, calm one, talking to some friends that were on the shore. Then suddenly I felt a sharp pain. I looked around, I felt my get back and didn't feel anything at first. Then the people shouting that my back was bleeding heavily.
Ow.
Yeah, those bugs are blood drinkers. They are known for biting hard enough for you to actually... Like, they're not dangerous, but it's one of those, it will make things look worse than it is. And
Okay.
people hate them for that reason. As again, they bite hard, and it's a literally bloody mess.
Okay, I thought you were talking about ticks at first, and ticks is the ticks are the reason why I practically always wear long sleeve pants.
Yeah, same here. And ticks, they do what about ticks? For my father knew someone who got bitten by ticks and got a certain disease.
Yeah, which I believe is uncurable as of now.
Yeah, the thing that bit me is a flying creature. A flying bug.
In one way worse, but at least no permanent illnesses associated with it.
Not that I'm aware, at least.
Okay. Ready to dive, Belle? Stay safe out there. I've got your back. Dive or drive? Drive, since we're going... Okay, a letter missing there.
I think they meant diving into the hollow.
Good as well, yeah. Okay.
He could be talking metaphorically.
Back with the crew.
Thanks for coming, Proxy. Bellabog Industries has decided to officially start the search for the prototype.
I'm glad you made up your mind. Bet it wasn't easy.
Yes, the prototype carries important company technology. As president, I can't just leave it out there. As for finding the prototype, Grace is the expert. Sorry, but I have other things to deal with today, so you can talk to her about it.
President, wait.
Colada walked away with her head hung low. There's still a bit of a grudge between her and Grace.
Don't worry, Ben. The president isn't the kind of person to change her mind after making a decision.
It's all right. That's enough for now. What really matters is that she made a decision. I'll find a way to deal with the rest of it.
Okay, then.
The text did not match what she said.
Yeah, the script messed up a bit there.
Let's begin, Proxy. We'll start with the incident involving the lost smart machines. After carrying out a careful inspection, I found their logic cores were functioning properly and showed no signs of being corrupted by ether.
Okay, then why were they acting the way they were?
They changed because they were receiving signals from the prototype. I'll skip the details, but the gist is the operating power of their logic cores has been improved.
Okay, so it wasn't the data you inserted, it's the prototype somehow managed to reach out and upgrade them?
That is to say, the children became smarter by communicating with the prototype. But of the three, only the pile driver, Friday, received a clear instruction. He was the one yelling about having to reinforce the seal as soon as possible.
Is Friday still going on about that? I hope it's not planning on running off again.
It started listening to instructions and went back to work at the construction site once I promised to help it find its mentor, Horse. But it didn't make any sense when it was talking about the seal, although I did manage to figure out that the prototype needs help.
Okay. Could be that the personality it took on is like a Cthulhu protagonist or something.
I studied the data the prototype sent them. The pile driver was the first to receive it, and it got the most data. The other two children received much less information, and the content also appeared sporadically. Also, none of our other smart machines received any communications from the prototype after these first three children went missing.
So the prototype's communication module is likely incapable of actively contacting other devices anymore.
Has it been sending signals for years, or did it somehow activate?
Exactly. Kaleda likely realizes that, and probably regrets not making a decision sooner. But she shouldn't blame herself so quickly. Proxy, our smart machines automatically send a single byte confirmation signal when the communication module receives a message. It's a simple feature and is likely still functional. If that's the case, we can have each of the three children contact the prototype and triangulate its location based on the signal it sends back. Time is of the essence, Proxy. When we're in the Hollow, we'll leave the navigation and target location analysis to you.
Okay. Trace the source. Find a prototype. Let's see. Night. Oh my god, I just got like half a culture shock. Not even a clue on how to describe it. I wonder what Grace's reaction to something like, say, RoboCop would be. I think part fascination and the other part's horrified. Angry? I'm not angry. Why would I be angry? I'm here to handle technical issues, right? Yeah, the way you say that, or a lot of people say things like that, and it definitely doesn't make it sound like they are still angry. Definitely doesn't. I'm a bit concerned about the presidents. No, maybe I'm just overthinking. Okay, hands on. Ben's been worried about Grace and the president. He's had trouble sleeping for days. I told me if he really wanted to resolve things quickly, he should find a boxing ring and let him settle it with a match. But then he just paced around a bit and walked away without saying anything. Proxy, if there were such a match, who would you bet on? Okay.
In this case, I would not bet.
This is up to you now, Proxy. Don't look at me like that. I'm not a child and I won't let my emotions affect my work. This one is still... Oh. Is that supposed to happen? The entire thing is tilting. Okay, I think that's not supposed to happen. You can shove the thing around a bit.
Oh dear.
Okay, let's head on back. Drive back to dive.
Also, just a quick BRB. Gonna throw food into the air fryer.
Oh yeah. Yeah, last week I did most of these redo weekly things that could off stream, but I do want to show them on stream today, or the ones that we can do right now. Just the random tasks that can pop up every now and then. And is Six going to fall asleep again? There we go. Actually, do their numbers yeah, 18, 6. What number does EOS have? Also, how many Bang Boo do we have here? Oop. Did not mean to interact with that. I know you're supposed to be able to find EOS up in the room at times.
I'm back. What about EOS?
Yeah, I was just taking a look at the numbers on their scarves and such. Like 18, 6.
Oh dear.
Master, we have received location and device shared by Belloc Industries. The analysis results will be uploaded to your sensory synced storage space in EOS. Don't worry, it won't cause any pain.
Also, I think you earlier mispronounced Core's name.
Yeah, they do say it without the K, it sounds.
Yeah, you said it like horse. As in, you accidentally said horse instead, I think.
Isn't that just how they're saying it, sort of? But we'll get to hear it again. Alright.
Hello? Bell. Everyone with Belobog, can you hear me? You're now in the Hollow, somewhere near the border between New Eridu and the Old Capital.
Knight's Horse is basically about how it's pronounced, I'm pretty sure. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, we'll get to hear it again soon.
Before we get
I was just
started, let me
meaning...
remind you all, the upcoming metro renovation project also goes through this area, and public security has yet to approve anybody for entry.
I just meant, I think Hill mispronounced it earlier. As in, he just said horse instead.
We'll see.
I never thought we'd end up back here.
Okay, a bit of good news on the side. Yeah, the last Digimon World stream got a rendering issue, and it's finally managed to render again. I'll have to check if it still has the same issue. But yeah, I'll be able to upload that again.
You've been here before?
This was a thriving new development area before the fall of the old capital. The government and TOPS invested huge sums of money in construction. Even Belobog was working on a big project in the area. But that's not important. We should start looking for the prototype.
Right. Then let me explain the plan. First, we'll send the pile driver, boring machine, and heavy-duty grappler to 3 fixed points in the Hollow. Once they're all in place, Grace will turn on the signal transmission function, so each of the 3 machines receive the return signal from the prototype as a repeater. As repeaters, the strength of the signals forwarded by the 3 machines will be different. Then we'll just have to look for a good location to decode the signal and find the exact coordinates of the prototype.
Yeah, triangulating. They won't have a direction or anything, but they will get. They should get a distance to how far they are about to the prototype, and by using that from 3 different points, you get 3 differently sized circles that will have different intersection areas, and one of those points should intersect all 3 rings. And that's where we should find it then. That's basically how triangulation works.
In addition, communication between us and the prototype mustn't be interrupted until we finish decoding the signal. Bell, the location where Grace and the pile driver are headed to is nearby. I'll take them there. You just need to join the others and deliver the other 2 machines to their designated places.
One problem, of course, is going to be that space is kind of wonky inside the hollow, so that's why it's going to need more work than just that.
Let's find the prototype using these 3 machines. Grace, take the pile driver.
The pile driver to me. No worries, Proxy. You head over to you head to the boring machine, then go check the heavy-duty grappler. How will we move everything to the designated area later? Don't worry, I've already set up a program for that. It's really simple to operate.
The boring machine is nearby. Let's head over there first.
Alright. There they are. Goodness, making it go wait this long. So, we'll just follow your lead, little one. The alley up ahead is quite narrow. Make sure I won't get scratched, okay? Don't worry, I'll guide you through. Oh, hello. Sync controls. When the bang boom moves to the left, you can simultaneously control the target on the right to move in the same way. Try to bring the target to the designated location. Okay, so basically...
Please guide the smart machine to the designated location. The smart machine will follow your movements.
Yeah. We move left, or right in this case, they move. Okay. We just need to line up. And there.
Come on, we're almost there.
Okay. There. Simple enough. The boring machine has reached the designated location.
Is this where I send out my love signal?
Just send a normal signal, okay?
Head over to the grappler, Proxy.
This way.
It's a little farther away. Master, there is no need to concern yourself with the grappler's feelings. I will order it to stand by, just like you ordered me to, Master. And it won't dare have any complaints. Sounds like you're the one with complaints here.
Okay, a disgruntled fairy. That's definitely won't lead to problems. Anton, you're here. You're with scaling mountains or braving seas of fire. I'm always ready for action. And set out then. Okay.
Let's get the grappler to the designated location, just like last time.
Okay, this one's going to be a bit more trickier at this. Or we just do it like that.
There's nothing a real bro can't do!
Don't make things difficult, Hans. Behave yourself.
There we go. There. Needs a bit more thinking.
All right, all 3 machines have been delivered to their designated locations.
Grace, do you copy? It's time to start sending signals to the prototype.
Roger that. The rest is up to you, my children. It's time to call your elder. I've got it! We're getting a message back from the boring machine. All 3 machines are receiving a signal from the prototype.
Awesome. What's going on? What's that noise on your end, Grace?
It's nothing, just some ethereals. I'll deal with them in a minute. It seems the high-frequency signal from the transmitter not only affects the prototype, but gets ethereals riled up too.
Oh, great.
No, wait. I'm detecting multiple individuals with high ether activity approaching you. I'm afraid you and the pile driver may have trouble fending them off.
Stop transmitting the signal, Grace! You and the pile driver have to get out of there! Don't provoke the ethereals!
No can do, Sweet Pea. Didn't the proxy say we can't let the transmission be interrupted until we decode the signal?
I'm ordering you to stop transmitting immediately! We'll try again after we've dealt with the ethereals!
I'll be frank, Kaleda. The prototype is sending a signal, but the time interval between replies is getting longer and longer.
Breaking down.
That means the prototype's communication module no longer has the power to send confirmation replies for every message. If we stop now, we won't get a second chance. The prototype's logic core is vital to Belobog, so I can't give up that easily.
Don't be stupid, Grace! It's not about whether you can give up or not! You can't handle that many ethereals by yourself! Even without the prototype, we can still develop new tech...
That'll have to do, Kaleda. My guests have arrived. I can't greet them properly while talking to you.
Wait! Don't go! Grace! Sis! Damn it! Why does nobody ever listen? Proxy, we have to go save her!
Warning. High-risk hostiles detected. They are rapidly approaching Grace's location.
Don't do anything reckless, sis!
A bit late for that. Okay. Get moving with this thing. There we are.
Sis, are you okay? Perfect timing. Don't let the ethereals near the pile driver. Out of my way, you monsters! I warned you! I'm not holding back!
There we go. Counter that.
Ben, let's go!
Anton.
Rule violations won't be tolerated.
Uh, beat that thing down. And a little bit more. There we go. Oh, if one of you.
I'll handle it.
Yep.
All right, bro. Together now.
Going out for Grace.
You gotta
There.
dig deeper.
No trespassing on the job site.
The ethereals have all been dealt with.
Grace! How's the situation?
Don't worry. Communication with the prototype wasn't broken.
That's what she meant.
That's not what I'm asking! I mean, are you hurt?
Kaleda rushes in.
Ow! Kaleda, what was that for?
That's what you get! Why did you disobey a direct order from your president? You even cut communication! Even a hopeless tech geek like you must have limits to your madness! You say it's for the benefit of Belobog? If anything happened to you, even if we found the prototype, who's gonna do the research on it?
Hold on, Sweet Pea. Let me explain.
Oh, I don't want to hear it!
Calm down, Kaleda. Grace's decision to cut off communication may not be commendable, but she wasn't acting recklessly. We were monitoring the situation from a distance, and she remained calm while fighting off the ethereals. It's precisely because of her that our search for the prototype hasn't failed. Grace knew the situation here, but things were urgent and she didn't know how to explain it to you.
I get it. I should have listened to what she had to say.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have made you worry.
It's over now. I'm just glad you're all right.
You two clearly care about each other. If you could just be honest with each other.
Proxy, we can move on to the next step in finding the prototype, right? Let's go! Grace went to great lengths to maintain that signal. We can't let her efforts go to waste!
Alright, let's go chase down that... Oh, there's Grace still. Not in the mood to talk right now? Okay.
Yep. Also, I'm gonna check on my food. BLB.